They got 35-year-old Andrew Ladd, paying him $14.5 million. Oh my god, this man is getting paid. Turns out Felix Pox got a huge brand deal from Old Spice. Smells so good. After 215 points in only 164 games, Felix Pox is the best damn smelling player in the xTech Hockey League. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of your Shanghai Dragons custom NHL 20 franchise mode. Here we are going into the Year 2 playoffs after a surprising 59-win season. That's right, I'll repeat that. A 59-win season. I really did not expect to have that many wins. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite get to 60. You can see there on the far left, that damn Bo Alfredson ended up beating us 5-0 to basically kiss our 60-win year goodbye. And we might have a date with him in round number 2. If you have a look at the playoff tree here, we'll get into some comments and all that good stuff before we hop into round 1 against Vermont. But you can see they're playing the Moscow Vodka Kings in round number 1. So go Moscow, because I don't want to meet up with that Bo Alfredson guy, that's for sure. Now we got a comment to go over here from Eric. After we made our trade, which was Raphael Lavoie for next year's first round pick from the Stockholm Swamp Rabbits, which I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, we're going to have the Adam Larson effect where we trade away a player for a pick and miraculously that pick turns into a lottery pick. It's happened a few times and I'm hoping it's going to happen once again. But Eric, he says the Stags are last in their division and they offered you a 21 first, so that's this year's first round pick for Raphael Lavoie. He says that's a better trade than the 2022 first. So let's see how bad the Saskatchewan Stags really were. I remember they were pretty damn awful. They were bottom 5 for a long time. So if they do hit number 1, obviously that's going to hurt. Oof. Yep. They have 58 points. The best odds at getting the number 1 overall pick. All right, Eric, thanks for making me feel bad about myself. Damn, why didn't I make that deal? It's definitely going to be a top 3 pick. So we might have been able to turn Raphael Lavoie into Atu Ratti, or this guy. He's kind of unknown at this point, but he could be nasty. He had over 70 points in 55 games. Brendan McCammond. So there's that guy. There's a nice defensive defenseman. We got Trevor Wang, which a lot of you guys are high on in the comments. Some guys were saying he gets up to like a 93. I've never seen him get that good, but high elite for Atu Ratti. He always gets really good in franchise mode. But the next year's draft is the one I really want to talk about, but we got to cross that bridge when we get there. That's like next week's problem. We got the playoffs, round number 1 against Vermont. Let's go ahead and have a look at our roster compared to theirs. Their legend is obviously Nasty Nas on the back end, so let's have a look at their defense first. Igor Yakolev, I have no idea who this guy is. Undrafted 29-year-old defenseman. He's found himself a nice home in Vermont. He's got 29 points this year. So he actually played with the Moonmen last year, got 50 points, came to Vermont and seen a big point drop off. So he actually won a Stanley Cup last year. This guy's got a Stanley Cup ring to his resume. He's also making $7.5 million. This guy won the Stanley Cup undrafted and then he got paid. Shout out to Igor Yakolev. He's playing with Nasty Nas. Obviously we know how good he is. We know how nasty he is. Despite his nickname, he likes to hit, he likes to fight, he chucks them every chance he can get. He's a monster out there. They got Zach Whitecloud, Jimmy Schultz, they got Pierre Oliver Joseph, who's a Penguins pick, I believe. No, sorry, a Coyotes pick. Maybe he was traded to the Penguins? Was he traded? For some reason, I think he was traded. Joseph was involved in the Coyotes trade, which landed them Phil Kessel. So I don't know why my brain works the way it does. And they got Canucks prospect. I know this guy, Jet Wu. There you go. So they got themselves a nice, young, pretty good defensive core. They're paying this Yakolev guy a lot of money, but hey, he's got a Stanley Cup. Don't disrespect the Russians. They got 35-year-old Andrew Ladd, paying him $14.5 million. Oh my God, this man is getting paid. Vermont, what are you doing? 3 years? So I don't know if that was like a computer thing, because usually they just do 3 years, and this is year 2 of the franchise mode. I think I think he might have signed that deal. Oof. Yeah, that's a big oof. That is like a giant size oof. The biggest oof you can ever give someone. Yikes. Okay, well, there you go. Andrew Ladd, the $14 million man between Elias Anderson in the middle, who's making only 2.25, but a nice young piece there for Vermont. And then they got Vitaly Kravtsov here, who is a Rangers prospect. He's highly touted. He should be coming over next year in the real NHL. They got Martin Ferk, the guy without a vowel, and the guy who has a 109-mile-an-hour slap shot. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. I think he's a Sharks prospect. God, I'm good. Why am I so good? UC Okinen, no idea who that is. Taylor Lear, Curtis Douglas, Philip AHL. We got Martin Studnik, Cameron Hughes, and then Mason Jobst. And we already looked at their defense, and then have a look at their goalies. They have a decent 1-2 punch between the pipes. I mean, it's no Eddie Lack, I'll tell you that much. So you guys are obviously very familiar with our lines. However, we have a comment to go over from Hee Hee Ha Ha. And Hee Hee Ha Ha says, 16 minutes time on ice is not enough for Klim Kostin. Give him more ice time. So as you can see here, his time on ice is 16:46. It's not a ton, but he's playing power play. I could do this, but it kind of messes up the lines. I don't know. I'm going to keep it as is right now. Next year, I'll definitely look into Klim Kostin being our #1 guy. He should grow to like 84, 85 next year, and then he can be a legitimate first liner, but I'm going to leave it the way it is right now. It's definitely something I want to look forward to. Like, how much ice time is JSD getting? It's probably over 20 minutes a night, right? He's getting 19 minutes and 22 seconds, so he is getting a fair bit more ice than Klim Kostin. I see it. Defensively is all the same. Julius Honka, the man. Casey Fitzgerald, future Norris winner. And then between the pipes, yeah, Logan, he says it best. I guess you could say Eddie is not lacking. Oh man, that is so cheesy, but you're right. 44-13. The man is possessed. 33 years old, and he has found another step in his career after playing in the AHL for a little bit. Went to Vancouver, went to New Jersey, Carolina. Now he's found a nice home here in Shanghai, and he's been one of the best goalies in the NHL at a 76 overall. And backing him up is Boris Varlamov, the nice 5th round draft steal. Thank you very much. Keep the change. All right, 10 minutes in, it's time to get into the playoffs. Geez, stop talking, Brent. Here we go. We're in the Dragons' den. Game #1. We are red hot, headed into the postseason. 7-1-2. They're 6-2-2. So both teams are playing well going into the postseason. Period. #1. Who's gonna get it started? Spring rolls for everyone. No, not today. Elias Anderson, the guy who once won a silver medal in the World Juniors and threw it in the crowd because he wanted the gold. I respect it. That's a gangster move. Period. #2. Let's get back into this one. There you go. What a second period. It's happened a few times where we've taken over the game in period #2. Brandon Peary on the power play. Korshkov and JSD, baby. 25-12 are the shots, just all over them. I think they got 2 or 3 shots that entire period. Felix Pox, God, he smells so good. Comes through and scores a goal, making it 4-1. He gets another, makes it 5-1. This man is putting the team on his back, looking for a third period hat trick. Is it going to happen? 40-20 are the shots, and that's going to be all it takes. 5-1. 3 goals in the second period. Felix Pox, 4 points. JSD, 4 points. Things you love to see. Now, injuries are on, so hopefully we don't get hit with the injury bug. And Nolan Stevens, April 21st. All right, so let's call someone up. I didn't even see what his injury was. He could have had a broken neck. I don't even know what it was. He is out, though, so we need to call someone up. That's not a problem. Let's see what I can do. All right, the $6 million man, Corey Conacher. Welcome back. I can't play Conacher on the 4th line because it'll give it a -1, so I'm going to have to play him on the 3rd line with Jansen Harkins and Brandon Peary. So it's not all bad. Unfortunately, the AHL team takes a big hit, but Felix Pox, 4 points, baby. You absolutely love to see it. We are the kings of the second period. I don't know what it is. Let's go here. Game #2. Just keep on pedal to the metal. If you don't have a good first, don't worry about it. Maybe we need a little bit of time to get warmed up. up here at the Dragons Den. Is anyone getting spring rolls? No, once again, Jobst, the fourth line left winger, I believe. We're out shooting them, but we've been known to have a good second period, and we do just that. Jansen Harkins on the power play. Why are you on the power play? I have no idea. Going into the third, it's a much tighter contest than we had last game. The shots are about the same story, though, and Cole freaking Lind, baby. There you go. Second liner, top six. That's my man right there. Talking about my man, JFK, Jacob Forsbacka Carlson, Cole Lind. He's like, no, I'm your man. I'm your man. He gets his second of the night. We're up 4-1. We're going to make it 5, just like last game. All right, that's going to be it. Another dominating performance. Our second line did all the work there. Cole Lind with 3 points, Eddie Lack, the third star, and JFK with a goal and an assist. And we are up 2-0 on the Vermont Devils, but JSD has been injured with an injured foot April 17th. Okay, so he's not gone forever, but there's Klim Kostin getting a whole bunch of ice. You said it in the comments, he doesn't get enough ice? Well, so I guess you get your wish. So fortunately, those injuries are just going to be maybe until the end of the series, but we're here at Hell's Kitchen in Vermont, going for game number 3. We're up by 2, looking to put a stranglehold here, up by 3 against Vermont. Period number 1. Hell's Kitchen doesn't sound like that much fun of a place to play, but Casey Fitzgerald gets us on the score sheet, and then the $14 million man, Andrew Ladd. Shots are even at 6 apiece. Period number 2. There you go, baby. A big second period team, JFK, and first line center, Klim Kostin, score from basically the exact same spot. Vitaly Kravtsov scores for them. We have a slim lead here going into the third. They have a power play, but it doesn't matter, baby. Eddie Lack stopping everything, and JFK on the power play. He's been a monster lately. He scores a big goal. You guys know he shoots the puck, putting us up 4-2, looking to make it 5-2 just for fun. All right, I'll take a 4-2 win and a 3-0 series lead here at Hell's Kitchen in Vermont. We're all over them. Please, no more injuries. Okay, thank God. All right, so we should be getting some of our players back pretty quick here. Okay, maybe not this game, but let's get this thing over with here. Let's get it done. Felix Pox is leading the way with 6 points in 3 games. We're a little bit injured here, so let's end it off early. Let's get some rest, get our guys healthy, and move on to round number 2. A 3-0 lead. Bring your brooms out, boys. Let's go. Period number 1, 0-0. Okay, period number 2, still 0-0. All right, this is a very tight contest. Could be the next one that goes in is going to win the game. 22-16 are the shots, and freaking nasty. The rookie, he gets 2 back-to-back. There you go. What a beast. Nasty. He basically punches our ticket to round number 2. Get your brooms out. Eddie Lack with the donut, the big shutout, and we take 2 at the Dragons Den and 2 in Hell's Kitchen, and we're off to round number 2. So JSD is back. That's good news. I'm going to wait for our other guy to be back, and then we'll see who we got in round number 2. It looks like Moscow swept Berlin 4-0. Wow. Looks like we're not getting Bo Alfredson, but we got the Moscow Vodka Kings. All right. This one's going to be fun. You know what? I think I'm going to leave Nolan Stevens scratched. I like the way that we're playing. I don't want to change up too much. JSD's back. Klim Kostin's good to go. I'm going to keep it the way it is. Hopefully we don't have many more injuries here going on into round number 2. Looks like we got almost a week off here, and as you can see, the Moscow Vodka King, they ended up sweeping Bo Alfredson and the Puck Wizards 4-0. There was 3 sweeps in round number 1 on the east side, and then on the west side there was no sweeps actually. Moscow swept Berlin, Shanghai swept Vermont, which is weird that Vermont's playing Shanghai in the first round, but here we are. And then the Mississauga Elephants swept the Quebec Cyclones. There you go. I'm starting to get all the team names right. In the Eastern Conference semifinals, finals, we have Shanghai and Moscow. That's going to be one for the record books. And then we got Tokyo versus Mississauga. So that travel time is going to be brutal. All right, the Moscow Vodka Kings. Oh my God, look at their team. So they got Owen Tippett, who's a sniper. He's still really, really young, but 23 goals this year. A nice little Florida prospect there. And then the legend himself, Taro Sugimoto, 132 points, 84 goals, over a goal per game. Watch out for this guy. And they got Maxime Shushko, who I have no idea who he is. They got James Shepard, a former top pick from the Wild. I remember this guy. He's found success over in Europe, I remember. Alexis Heponiemi, who's a nice little Florida prospect. They got Heponiemi and Owen Tippett, so they got the Florida connection there. Ryan Kuffner, no idea who he is. I don't really recognize a bunch of these players down here. I know who Mitch Callahan is, but you really got to watch out for Sugimoto. Over 80 goals this year. That's ridiculous. Their defense doesn't strike out as anything fantastic. It just looks pretty steady. Guillaume Brisebois, Canucks prospect. Same thing with Josh and Tevz, actually. So a couple of Canuck boys here. And then between the pipes, they have Cal Peterson and Jonas Gustafsson, the monster, former Maple Leaf player. Everyone remembers him. There you go, the monster Jonas Gustafsson. He was supposed to be the next best thing in Toronto, and that really didn't turn out. But Cal Peterson, a nice young, pretty good goalie here. He went 35 and 25 last year, so they got a pretty good team. It's pretty well rounded. Obviously, their first line center is bananas. It's actually a lot like our team, where we're pretty heavily loaded with goalies, and our top line is pretty nasty, and then everything else is kind of just okay. But here we go, the Vodka Kings versus the Dragons in game number 1. Sugimoto versus Felix Pox. They've been in a few franchise modes together. Period number 1 of round number 2. All right, 0-0. Period number 2. 1-1. All right, Felix Pox and Holinka. I have no idea who that guy is. Going into the third period here, this one could go one of two ways. This entire series could be a 1-goal game. Ryan McInnes, he scores the go-ahead goal, or it could be just a blowout every single game, like 7-6 or 7-1. These two teams can kind of go anywhere here, but a minute 20 left, and oh my God, I was just gonna say Eddie Lack was gonna hold it down, but Sugimoto caught Eddie Lack sleeping from center ice, and he scores a goal with 2 seconds left. Ow, yikes, that you really hate to see that. You really. All right, here we go in overtime. Sugimoto versus JSD. Let's go. I can't believe he scored that goal. That's ridiculous. Here we go, Vernasty coming in, little toe drag, little 1-2. Oh my God, what a shot. He gets wrecked in the process, though. Carl Alsner gets the puck up to Felix Pox. He's got a break. He shoots. Oh, what a save by number 40, Cal Peterson. Vernasty, oh man, why didn't you go hut style there? Go cross crease. All right, Felix Pox is all over the ice. Back to the $12 million man. Carl Alsner, JSD gets robbed. Oh my God, what a save by Cal Peterson. Honka to Carl Alsner. Alsner stops. He's got some space. He waits, finds Honka. Back to Alsner. Back to Honka. Back to Alsner. He shoots, and a big save. Big blocker save there. Where were you going with that pass? That was a little, no, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. Okay, fine, I'll take it. Here comes Cole Lind, over to Lindstrom, over to JFK, back to Lindstrom. We're moving the puck, but Lindstrom gives it up. I know his name's not Lidstrom, but it's so close. I might as well just call him Nick Lidstrom. Comes Brandon Peary to Corey Conacher, back to Harkins, and he gets absolutely sent into next month, but he gets back up. He's got the puck. What a good Canadian kid. I don't even know if he's Canadian or not. Oh, we got a breakaway. Dr. Seuss, 1-2. What are you doing? Did you just freeze? Did you have a stroke mid-breakaway? Your hands just didn't move? Oh, man, Dr. Seuss. What are you doing, dog? He just stops. It's like he did a leg kick and then his body just didn't react. Okay. Oh my God, another breakaway for Felix Pox. Oh, a partial breakaway, I guess. But he comes back and he shoots. But Cal Peterson is equal to the task once again. Vernasty, oh my God, gets robbed, but Felix Pox once again gets robbed by Cal Peterson. He's been the story of this overtime. We've thrown, like, it's got to be over 10 shots his way, but he's just stopping absolutely everything. Point blank, too. These are not easy saves. Here comes Brandon Peary, finds Lindstrom. Oh my God, how do you fan on that? Oh, this overtime is never going to end. This game is going to go 1,000 overtime periods and no one's going to score. People are going to die from dehydration, and that's how the game's going to end. Here comes Brandon Peary. He's buzzing. He finds Corey Conacher and he scores! What a goal! Corey Conacher. I didn't think that one was gonna go. It looked like kind of a rolling puck there, but Corey Conacher, Eddie Lack does the dance. Do it again. Oh baby, things you love to see. Corey Conacher rides the pine the entire year. We couldn't give this guy away at the trade deadline, but he gets a cheeky one over Cal Peterson. He's fired up about it. There you go. Look at those jerseys. Damn, those are nice. That's just a beautiful shot. That wasn't tipped or anything. There you go, baby. Corey Conacher. There you go. We take game number 1. This is only game number 1. Feels like we've been here forever. Going into game number 2 here. Let's go. Let's blow this game wide open. I want to see a 12-11 victory. Let's go. Period number 1. Okay, 2-1. That's a good start. Ryan McInnes with his second of the postseason and the $12 million man. He drops a 20 before scoring a big goal. This guy gets his second of the postseason. He scored last game as well. Period number 2. Can we build off the big lead? Okay, basically we do the opposite. Heponiemi, Kuffner, and Tavi score, but Felix Pox gets a power play goal, cutting the lead to 1, and Halenka, or Haleka, I don't even know how to pronounce that damn guy's name, but James Shepard. Okay, this game turned real quick. This guy's been eating us alive. Brandon Peary makes it 6-4, but Mitch Callahan says, no, 7-4. And this one ends 8-4. Sugimoto with a power play goal. That one was not a pretty one. Absolutely not. You guys might be wondering why I'm simming from this screen. I want to show you guys the arena names. I haven't really showcased that, but I think a lot of them are pretty unique. Some of them are kind of cheesy like ours, the Dragon Den, but the Bure Arena, because fun fact, he owns the team. Pavel Bure owns the Vodka Kings, and he obviously named the arena the Bure Arena because when you own the team, you could do whatever you want. Russians don't care. Period number 1 in Moscow. Oh boy, this place is a little sketchy. Period number 1. Can we get back into the series? 1-1. Corey Conacher, baby, and Sugimoto. Period number 2. Oh, baby, a second period team. Absolutely. Dr. Seuss. It's not a breakaway, but he scores a goal. Vernasty and JFK put us back in control. 4-1. That's what we need. Heponiemi makes it 4-2. I think that guy had like 130 points in the Western Hockey League one year. This Heponiemi guy, he ripped up the Western Hockey League. I think it was like some stupid amount of points, but we're up 4-2. Just kidding, we're up 4-3. xTech Jinx, how you doing? 2 minutes left. Can we hold down the lead? Felix Pox ensures that we go up 2-1 on the Vodka Kings. There you go. Hopefully no injuries to report. There you go. We have to get shuttled back to our hotel in Moscow. We're getting death threats if we don't let them win. Let's get the hell out of Moscow and let's get back to Shanghai and end this thing. Period number 1. And it's 3-0. Oh my god. Samuel Poulin, who is also a Pittsburgh Penguins draft pick. Fun fact. Kuffner and then Heponiemi. He scores once again. Period number 2. They only have 7 shots but 3 goals, so things aren't looking good between the pipes. Come on. Come on, Eddie, I need you here. You've been so steady. We might even call you Steady Eddie. He's been so good all year. This is not the time to crack. Keep it going here, boys. Let's play for your tendy here. We're generally a pretty good second period team. Okay, we get 1. JSD, he scores. We don't allow 1, so that's nice. Hopefully we can get 1 right away and then get back into this thing. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Korshkov, baby, the Russian, scores in his home country. There you go. He comes over the blue line, just lets it rip. Come on, guys. You can beat Cal Peterson. You can do it. Come on. 1:50 left. Find it in you. Score a goal. Oh my god. The Vodka Kings. They are making life very, very difficult on us. The series is all tied up at 2 here. Thank God we're back in China. We're back in Shanghai. Let's go at the Dragon's Den. I'm not going to make a line change. Everyone's producing. I need to see a Klim Kostin goal, though. I need a Klim Kostin goal right away. Let's get it, buddy. First period. 1-0. It's Felix Pox. All right, there you go. Period number 2. Klim Kostin. Let's go. Okay, 3-2. Felix Pox again. Kelly gets 2. And why are you haunting my life? Go away. Shots are relatively relatively even. They're starting to pull away here, but Felix Pox, call that a hat trick, baby. The hats are raining down from the Dragon's Den. There you go. He's got a hattie looking to, oh my God, Sugimoto, go away. This is back and forth, back and forth. I need a Klim Kostin goal. I said it from the start. I need one. Tie it up. Sugimoto. Oh boy, he was once my favorite player, but those times are all but gone. We are on the brink of elimination. We are down 3-2 against the Vodka Kings, going back to Moscow. This is not good. Felix Pox has 15 points in 9 games. He's doing his fair share. Who's not producing here? Is it time to maybe do this? Is it time to bring up Klim Kostin and maybe do something like that? I mean, reward these guys. They've both been awesome. Vernasty has actually been really good as well. JFK has got 4 goals. Let's just load up the first line. Let's do it. Cole Lind has had basically 1 good game. He's had the 3 points, and that was basically it. So let's do something like, no, let's not do that, actually. Cancel that. What can we do here? I think that's enough, to be honest with you. I don't think we need to do anything else. Let's basically stack the first line. Let's put all of our guns out there. Let's go at Bure Arena. Putin's in the crowd. Don't get scared. All the Russians are here. Alexei Kovalev's made the trip. Yevgeny Nabokov is the goalie coach. Pavel Bure is the GM and the head coach. He owns the team, Mario Lemieux style. Don't be intimidated by these Russians. Don't even try it. Let's go, boys. Come on. Klim Kostin, I need you big time here. The future captain. Prove it to me. Period. Number 1. And it's 1-1. Okay, JFK, there you go. Moved him up to the first line, and Josh Tev scores. Period. Number 2. There you freaking go. Vernasty and Ryan McInnes. Thank you very much. What a trade deadline acquisition. This guy was just a throw-in in the Lavoie trade, and he comes through and he's got 4 goals, I think. 3 or 4 goals. There you go. Okay, I can breathe a little bit here. I can breathe a little bit going back to Shanghai. We have not yet done it. I'm not going to jinx us. There you go. We forced a Game 7. Brandon Peary says, you can say it. There you go. We forced a Game 7. Whew. I was legitimately super nervous there. I did not think we were going to win that game. After losing the last 2, they had all the momentum, but we are going back to Shanghai. Here we go. Score first. The fans need some spring rolls. You know what to do. Get it done. Klim Kostin, please. There you go. Felix Pox and Julius Honka. No Klim Kostin goal, but Felix Pox says, you guys want spring rolls? I gotcha. Period. Number 2. Let's hold on to the lead. Okay, 4-2. JSD and Vernasty. Vinny Hinola and Taro Sugimoto score for them. This one could, if we get another one here, we're basically putting the nail in the coffin. They're not getting 3 in the third. Okay, why does that guy always score on us? Things you hate to see. Power play for them. Please kill it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 28-28 are the shots. 5 minutes left, and Vernasty, oh my God, the rookie sensation comes through and sends us into the 3rd round for the first time in franchise history. The Shanghai Dragons are going to the Eastern Conference Final, but we have an injury to report. Ryan McInnes, a guy who's been very, very good for us on the 4th line. That sucks to lose Ryan McInnes, but we're off to round number 3. And in the 3rd round, we have the Mississauga Dragons. They ended up taking out Agent C in the Eastern Conference semis. They only went to 5 with the Tokyo Ice Tigers, so that's interesting. And then we got the Oklahoma City Bandits, and then Tyroning and the Stingray in the Western Conference Finals. So this is shaping up to be a very, very exciting year. Felix Pox leading the way, doing his thing. Let's have a look at the Mississauga Elephants and Biz Nasty. So as you can see, the Mississauga Elephants have their legend, Biz Nasty, who's a grinder in this game, but he's got 9 goals in 9 playoff games, so good for him. Nicholas Waugh and then Tyler Benson, nice little Oilers prospect there. Timu Turunen, don't know who that guy is. I think this guy's a San Jose pick. God, I'm so good. There you go. A bunch of guys, I have no idea who they are or where they're from. See what I did there? Ben Dollywall, again, I have no idea who most of these players are. So aside from Biz Nasty and Tyler Benson, I mean, their top six is okay, all things considered, but who do they have on D? They have Moritz Sider, who's a nice young player, Kalen Addison as well, and Joe Hickett. So I guess it's not that young anymore. David Schlemko is definitely the old man on the back end, followed by a bunch of really young kids. And then between the pipes, they have Phoenix Copley. Okay, so they have at least a competent goaltender between the pipes there. So let's go. Once again, we should have home ice advantage in round number 3. We do just that. They were struggling coming into the postseason, but they got rid of Agent C, so I'm not going to take these guys lightly at all. Let's go. Game number 1 at the Dragons Den. You're coming off a huge 6-3 win against Moscow in game number 7 after you forced a game number 7. Let's ride that momentum. Period number 1, and it's 2-2. Okay, Carl Alsner, baby. There you go. Felix Pox as well gets on the score sheet, and then David Schlemko, all right, makes the game 2-2. We only have 5 shots, but we scored on 2 of them. Period number 2, is that going to continue? No, 2-2. All right, still nothing happened in the last 20 minutes here. Let's see if we can blow this game out. Let's see if we can. Oh my god, a short-handed fourth liner goal, Dollywall, but for Nasty, he comes right back and scores a big one. 31-18 are the shots. Power play for us. Oh boy, this one could go into OT the way this thing's shaping up. Looks like they pulled their starting goalie, but Biz Nasty, you bastard. But then Vernasty comes right back. Oh my god, playoff legend Clarence Vernasty going into overtime here, and unfortunately Kalen Addison, you bastard. Why you gotta do that to me? That was an exciting game though. The second period was kind of boring, but Vernasty with 2 third period goals unfortunately couldn't go for the Hattie in the third period or in overtime. But Ryan McInnes is back. Let's go ahead and slot him in the lineup. We seem to play a lot better when he's out here for some reason. He's got 3 goals in the postseason. I mean, I'm not going to say no to put him in the lineup. He's been awesome for us. Game number 2. Let's go. That game could have went either way. Felix Pox almost averaging a goal per game. Let's go. Spring rolls for everyone. Absolutely, baby. Vernasty. This guy cannot be stopped. The rookie kid. Looking for a Calder trophy, but more importantly, looking for a Stanley Cup. And then JFK scores a big goal. So their goalie definitely got injured. We got to have a look at that. Phoenix Copley is done, it looks like, because they started their backup, which is interesting. He's got to be injured. Period number 2. Can we pour it on? There you go. 4-1. Felix Pox and my favorite guy, Cole Lind. That's the team I know that can take over a game and they can hold it like that. There's no way they're even getting close here. 4-1. Power play with 5-1. All right, I guess we'll stick to 4-1. Oh, no, there's 5. And guess who? Vernasty with 7 seconds left. He's got 4 goals in his last 2 games, eating the Mississauga Elephants alive. Oh my god. Let's have a look at the injury report here because I want to see how badly Phoenix Copley is out. Looks like Phoenix Copley injured his groin, so they're playing their backup. This is prime opportunity for us. He'll be back May 14th, it said. It's the 11th, so he'll be back before the game on the 15th. So we're here at the zoo. You guys like that one? We're here at the zoo, and we're looking to go up 2-1 here after a dominating game number 2. Let's go, boys. They're going to get their starting goalie back before the series is over, but let's not take this lightly. Let's pour it on the backup goalie. Period number 1, and it's 1-0 for them. Okay, shots are pretty even here, although they have the go-ahead goal. Period number 2, still 1-0. All right, shots are again basically even. We got to get one here, guys. Clem Costin, it's time for you to find the back of the net, buddy. Future captain, come on. I know it's a lot of pressure, but you got it in you. 5-on-3, how are you not going to capitalize on that? No way their backup goalie gets a shutout. No way. Shutout, shutout, shutout. There you go, Felix Pox. Oh wait, Phoenix Copley is back? Okay, sure. Interesting. I didn't think he would be back so soon, even though it said he'll be back on the 14th. Going into overtime here, power play for them, and of course, Kalen Addison with his second OT winner. You absolutely hate to see it. Oh my god. All right, so they got their starting goalie back. They are 1-0 in the zoo. Let's make that 1-1 here. We're down by We're down by 1 in the series. We're rolling along here. I know we can beat these guys. I'm not stopping. No line changes because I know Klim Kostin's going to find the back of the net eventually. Period number 1. Come on, buddy. There you go. JFK on the power play. Period number 2. Okay, they get 2 of their own. Why are these guys so relentless? Oh my god. It wasn't even like their record was that great either. They are just a very annoying team to play against. 2-1, but Cole Lind makes it 2-2 after being pretty quiet since having that 3-point game earlier in the postseason. He gets a big goal, tying it up at 2 apiece here. Power play for them, but you kill it off. Absolutely you do. The 3rd overtime game of the series. Come on, you cannot let Kalen Addison score once again. You can't do it. We have to score here. Do not give them the power play in overtime. I'll have one though. Okay, no one capitalizes on the power play. If we go into double OT, I'll actually intervene if we go into double OT. Looks like that might be the case. Wow, I've rarely ever seen a double overtime slow simulation game. Also, those jerseys are sick. A double overtime game against the Mississauga Elephants. A dragon versus an elephant. Who are you going to take? I got a dragon all day long. Although elephants are kind of scary. But here we go. Yeah, these jerseys that Paul Bissonnette Biz Nasty is rocking are pretty nasty. They're pretty nice. We've had 3 overtime games and we are 0-2 in the OT. Let's make this 1-2. Number 17, Felix Pox, a little toe drag, a little shot. I just can't get over how nice those jerseys are. I made those? Damn. I'm an artist, baby. Klim Kostin, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know what to say there. Missed the net, and then Schlemko almost puts it in his own net. Jesus. Klim Kostin, come on, buddy. There's no bigger time to score than right now. Give it to him. What a goal! Klim Kostin, take that monkey and throw it off your back. Oh my god. What a goal. What a shot. What a pass. Do the dance, Eddie. Holy, what a damn goal. That was awesome. That was bar freaking down. Bar south. What a pass over to Pox. Pox, boom, bang. How's it going? Future captain Klim Kostin going bar down. What a feed. What a shot, baby. Bang! What a goal. We tied up the series. What a goal by Klim Kostin. I knew you had it in you, kid. I knew you had it in you. All right, we're at home here. This is a huge opportunity to get back into the series. Period number 1. And we're down by 1. Dollywall, 4th line winger. Period number 2. Okay, Dollywall, once again, 4th line winger. What are you doing? Why is a 4th liner scoring twice? For Nasty, he scores a big goal. Of course he does, because he's the rookie. He's a rookie sensation. He scores nonstop. We're out shooting him like crazy, but Phoenix Copley has our number. Whose number doesn't he have? Felix Pox? Oh my god. McLeod scores on Eddie Lack, and all of our momentum from that overtime game is gone. The Mississauga Elephants, just like the score, the Mississauga Elephants have a 3-2 lead, and Gustav Lidstrom is now out May 24th. All right, let's just replace him here. Let's see who the assistant coach replaced him with, but he's basically done for this entire round and the first couple games of the Stanley Cup Finals, if we get there. Okay, this is not looking pretty. We have a centerman. I'm glad I checked. Yeah, we got to get Anthony Richard out of here. We got to go ahead and put a defenseman there. Can't have a center being on our defense. No way. I could call up this guy who's 1 overall better, but I'm going for Estrada, baby. He's the young kid we just drafted. He's low elite, so I'm not expecting a ton. Esteban, welcome to the NHL, my friend. He's going to go right here beside future Norris winner Casey Fitzgerald. Estrada, welcome to the big clubs, kid. You know what? I'm going to play him right there because this gives it a +1. We'll put him with his actual line mate. That's good. Actually, I'm going to do this. We're going to put the Norris Trophy winner with Estrada and then Roland McEwen with Riley Stillman. There you go, baby. What if I did that? Oh my god, it gives it a +5. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a +5. Estrada, you're on the team forever. You're never leaving this spot. +3, +5, +3. Things you love to see. Oh my god. Now if we could just get that on our forward core, that'd be kind of cool. All right, boys, game number 6. You were in this position last time. You had to force a game 7, and you did just that. We're in the zoo, elephants and dragons. Here we go, period. Number 1, and it's 1-1. All right, Ryan McInnes, baby, he's back in a big way. And Kalen Addison, why are you so good at hockey? Period number 2. Okay, Biz Nasty, you hate to see it, you absolutely hate to see it, but you love to see a Klim Kostin power play goal and a Jansen Harkins goal, but then Nicholas Waugh comes right back. You get a goal, and you get a goal. There you go, Klim Kostin. I knew you just needed that one monkey off your back, and now you're rolling. 36-22 are the shots here in game number 6. Are we headed into another overtime game? You've got to be kidding me. Let's go into OT. Oh my God, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. If it gets past the 10-minute mark, I'm going to go ahead and intervene. I can't watch any longer. And no, that sounds like a weird spaghetti. Spinozzi? How the hell do you pronounce that? Oh my God. And the Mississauga Elephants. Oh my God, a team that I really thought we would have a much easier time with, but God, they would just not go away. And unfortunately, Cole Lind was injured. He's got a neck strain. All right, that sucks. But wow, all right, they're off to the Stanley Cup final against the winner of, who's it going to be actually? So they're going into game 7, Ty Ronning versus, I don't know who they have for their legend. OKC has, off the top of my head, I don't remember. God, who is it? I gotta check. I was looking and I was like, wait, they don't have a forward legend. They don't have a defensive legend. Who's their goalie? Wait a minute, what? He's actually injured, and it's Boris Yakupov. You can see here, he's injured, unfortunately. So he's played like a beast in this postseason. 6'9", 225. That's a huge loss for Oklahoma City. Ty Ronning, let's go, baby. You can do it. Go towards the Stanley Cup Finals. Good luck. Oh my God, I can't believe Mississauga. God damn. I really thought it was going to be an easy win, but wow, okay, and wow, Ty Ronning's out of the postseason. Boris Yakupov is in. You know what? If you can't beat them, join them. Go Mississauga. Let's go, Biz Nasty. Get yourself a Stanley Cup ring. And no, the xTech jinx, OKC. They end up winning the xTech Cup. Oh no, you hate to see it. Well, congrats to OKC. That was quick. I really thought, okay, hold on here. Whoa. Let's wait a minute. I'll talk about the draft in a second here, but obviously that sucks getting kicked out. I really didn't think we'd have that hard of a time with Mississauga, but they were just relentless. And goddamn Kalen Addison as well. But so even if we were to get the number 1 overall pick from Saskatchewan, it would be a number 3 pick, which is still pretty damn good. They lost the draft lottery, which is just brutal. That's a tough pill to swallow. And Stockholm, they offered us their first as well. They picked number 6. Norway, Red Deer, Saskatchewan, and then Yukon, Newfoundland, Stockholm, Utah, Prague, and then Helsinki and New Orleans round out your top 10. So we're going to be looking at the draft coming next year, but wow, I can't believe we lost. I was feeling so confident. Oh man, that sucks. That was a wild ride. So here's all the retired players. Now you're going to be seeing a lot of the guys who are like 34 to 38 kind of retiring now. Guys that shouldn't really be here, like Cody McLeod, Robert Nielsen, former Oilers pick. Any goalies? Any goalies call it quits? Gustafson, all right. Victor Fast as well, and then Brad Thiessen. Now, did anyone from our team retire? I don't think they would, if anyone. Eddie Lack's not calling it quits. No one from our team, so I guess that's good news. Okay, let's have a look at the player stats here for the postseason. Felix Pox obviously led the way, but so did Vernasty. Look at this guy, 81 overall. What a beast. I really hope that was enough to win the Calder Trophy. JSD had 18. JFK had 13. Peary, Honka, Lind. Yeah, you really see here, Klim Kostin only had 3 goals. We needed him in the postseason, and he just didn't show up, unfortunately. You really hate to see it. That sucks. These guys didn't really do a whole lot. Dr. Seuss had the 1 goal. As for goalies, I mean, Eddie Lack played fantastic. You definitely cannot fault him. Let's have a look at the entire skaters. Nick Merkley, of all people, led the league in playoff scoring. Okay. Ty Ronning as well made it all the way to the conference finals, but he lost out. Max Jones as well. So a couple of guys that follow me on Twitter and watch my videos sometimes. That's pretty awesome. Scott Wilson, Boris Yakupov, Joel Esperance, Paul Biz Nasty Bissonette, but Clarence Vernasty, what a rookie campaign. I really hope that's enough to get the Calder. I really hope so. Let's find out. Let's have a look at the awards. OKC with the Stanley Cup, Shanghai with the President's Trophy, and then Mississauga with the Prince of Wales. Individual awards. Art Ross goes to Ty Ronning. Love to see it. Let's have a look here. The Rocket goes to Sujimoto. The Ted Lindsay goes to Ty Ronning. The Frank J. Selke goes to Zakhanov. The Jack Adams goes to the Moscow Vodka Kings. Bill Masterton, Steven Santini. All right. Eddie Lack wins the William M. Jennings. Does he win the Vezina? No, he loses out to Ville Husso. The next one, I believe, is the Calder. No, the Conn Smythe goes to Nick Merkley. Okay. The Calder goes to the Finn. Oh my god, we both made it to the exact same spot in the postseason. Oh man, that sucks. So we had 1 more point and a worse plus minus, and the Calder goes to the Finn. That's disappointing. Ty Ronning also wins the Lady Bing. He basically wins everything. The James Norris goes to Walensky. Okay. Ty Ronning wins the Hart. You love to see it. You just love to see it. So there you go. That was playoffs number 2. We're progressively getting better each year. You know, we lost out in round number 2 last year, lost out in the conference finals this year. Hopefully we can go all the way for next year. But here's a look at the upcoming draft class. We've have looked at it before, but we're going to be picking way down here, obviously at like around this part. So if there's anyone here, Connor Lockhart, former GM mode legend, anyone here that like catches your guys' eye, we can check out. But I don't know, I think we should start building up our defense. Ooh, the big kid from Edmonton, there he is. I think we should start building up our defensive prospects. That's one thing I'm worried about, because when we lost a defenseman in the postseason, we had to bring up a guy who was 68 overall, which is not ideal. So that's kind of what I'm looking for next year. But until then, thank you for watching. We'll get the draft done in the next video, and we got to get the re-sign stage done. There's lots of work to do here, but Klim Kostin, that playoff performance, I'm not super impressed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next